3, 2, 1, go!
So that was the sound of the Leamington Parkrun starting at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I thought I'd come along here because, of course, it was the Leamington Half Marathon recently, and I guess there's some people sort of inspired to get out and about and do a bit of running. So what better place to come than the Leamington Spa Parkrun? And I'm very happy to be joined today by the co-event director, Dave Chantry. Good morning, Dave. Welcome to Life in Lem.
Morning. Thanks for coming.
So tell us a little bit about, firstly, when and where the parkrun in Leamington happens.
It is at New Old Common. We meet at the football pavilion, and it starts every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. There's a welcome talk for first-timers about 8:45, and a main briefing about 5 to 10 to 9, and then we set everyone off as close to 9 o'clock as we can.
As close as you can. And then people generally come back. How long do they normally spend running? It's 5K, isn't it?
It's 5K. We get some people who go around in 15 minutes, and some people who go around in an hour and 15 minutes, and everything in between. So it's called Park Run, but we have about 40, 50 people every week who walk it. And so people can do it in whatever way that they like. We encourage anyone to come and have a go.
So I've been aware of Parkrun for a long, long time, but I must confess this is the first time I've actually come and had a look. How long has it been running in Leamington?
We've been going since 2011. I think we're going to do our 700th event towards the end of this year.
Wow, so pushing 15 years now. That's amazing, isn't it? And how did it get started here?
It got started in the world by a chap called Paul Sinton Hewitt, who was a runner. He ran in a running club, and he'd just been made redundant and got injured and was basically in quite a low place. He was missing his friends, so he decided what he'd do is set up just a free event every week so that he could get his friends together. And I think the first one was 20 odd years ago in Bushy Park in London. There were 13 people who took part and 4 volunteers. And now there are 2,000 events worldwide, 1,000 in the UK, and Leamington was the, I think, 77th. So we were one of the very first in the world. A chap called Jason Jackson pulled together a team of volunteers and worked with the Warwick District Council to get it off the ground, and it's been going from strength to strength ever since. The whole thing is run by volunteers everywhere in the world, so it's completely free. And I got involved in volunteering and then eventually wound up as the co-event director with my co-event director Helen.
And how many people tend to rock up here on a Saturday morning?
We get, at the moment, between 500 and 600 people, of whom about 40 are volunteering on any given week.
Wow, that's quite a crowd then. I was lucky to get a parking space when I'm sure people actually run here. Much more accessible. And is it an adult-only event? Is there a kids section? How does that work?
You can run or walk here from the age of 4 till up until the age of 11. You need to be with a responsible adult. But apart from that, it's all ages. So we've got lots of regulars who are in their 80s. One of our most frequent volunteers has just celebrated her 90th birthday. So if you want to take part and you're under the age of 4, there is actually a junior parkrun that takes place in Warwick on Sunday morning. So you can do that from an even earlier age.
So for someone that's thinking, that might be quite a nice way of starting a weekend, do you need to have any particular running experience to come along?
Absolutely not, no. Parkrun is really, really proud that every year the average finish time at parkruns has got slower. And you might think that feels a bit weird, but it's because we're getting more and more people who wouldn't normally have classed themselves as like runners in inverted commas. We get, as I said, we get 40 or 50 walkers every week. All you have to do is to be able to get round the 5K in some way. So lots of people walk the whole thing. And even with the way that our course is set up in Leamington, even if you didn't want to do the whole thing, you can duck out halfway around and stop after a kilometre or so. So absolutely no experience required.
And of course, it's a beautiful setting here on New Old Common as well. I mean, it's a lovely space to be running. Do people need any particular equipment that they should be bringing?
Just bring whatever you're comfortable in. I mean, obviously dress for the weather. So today's quite a muggy, humid one. So we would suggest not coming overburdened with clothes, but no, just some comfortable shoes. If you want to run it, we'd suggest some proper running shoes. But if you want to walk it, we see people walking around in jeans and t-shirts and things. So yeah, just whatever you're comfortable in.
Right, and it starts off at the football pavilion here on New Bold Common. It's got toilets here. I always get toilets anxiety when it comes on this, so it's good. It's got a little cafe and stuff so people can get refreshments.
So the cafe is, we're really proud of it. We're very lucky that Warwick District Council let us use both beautiful New Bold and the pavilion, and there's a kitchen in the pavilion, and that's they run a cafe for us. 4 different charities take it in turns each week to put a little charity cafe on to raise funds for good causes. So you've got volunteers making the thing happen, and you've got volunteers raising money for good causes as well.
So while those park runners are out making their way around the course, I'm going to catch up with some of these 40 volunteers and ask them why they do park run. And I'm going to start with the 90-year-old lady that Dave mentioned. This is Pauline.
When you live on your own, it's easy to sort of loll about and do nothing, or, feel sorry for yourself. But this is a nice marker in the week. And there are now hundreds of people that now say, "Hello, Pauline," to me.
Well, it's mainly the main thing is the community.
In my case, it's just to give something back.
Volunteering for our Silver DV.
It's more exciting than just doing regular activities just inside.
So it's nice to be out in nature volunteering instead of inside in the morning.
This is the main way to make friends and meet people in the community.
I volunteer for my Silver DV.
Just want to make sure that it continues for other people.
It's for all levels, all ability.
I get the teamwork.
You meet people, you talk. I love the core team. I love the ethos of parkrun. I love the inclusivity of it all.
I enjoy it because I get to meet lots of people.
The whole thing is about teamwork, and everybody will help each other. We always need volunteers, so everybody is welcome.
So the first runners are coming back now as well, and so I'm going to try and stick a microphone in front of them and ask them while they're catching their breath why they do parkrun.
It's just fun, really, because it's not competitive. It's like I do races, so every time I do a parkrun, it's a breath of fresh air, to be honest.
It gets me out of bed in the morning, gets me running, gets me doing something, sets the day off.
Well, it's just a good thing to get you out on a Saturday morning. It's a nice community of people that do it.
And it's just a lovely social event to catch up with friends.
It's the best start of the weekend.
Yeah, the community side of it is brilliant.
Nice to actually talk to people face to face, I think.
I guess there's no better way to start a Saturday morning.
My friends come here as well, so I run with them.
I'm amongst lots of people.
It's good for the mind and soul.
Absolutely love parkrun. It's my Saturday morning fix.
Yeah, it's the community again. I can usually turn up on a Saturday morning without planning, and there'll be people here that I know that I can run with.
Yeah, it's good for the fitness, good for the social, good for the mind. I just love the camaraderie. I love the sort of challenge. I love the weather like today is fantastic. Makes it all.
If you haven't done it, please come and join us. 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning at New Bold Common.
So what terrific insights there, both from the volunteers and from the runners. They clearly all love parkrun. So Dave, if someone wants to come along, is it literally every Saturday of the year?
Literally every Saturday morning, unless we get hurricanes or something. So every Saturday morning. We also quite often do an additional one on Christmas Day, which is one of the best ones of the year, and New Year's Day. So all you have to do is register online once. You'll sign up, get your details, and then you'll get access to a little barcode, and that barcode allows you to just rock up at any parkrun anywhere in the world for free. You don't have to book, you just show up and you can take part. So yes, if you just go online to parkrun.com and you can sign up there and get your barcode and then show up.
And then you're in. Lovely. Dave, I know you've got a lot to do today. You're running the show today, so I'll let you get on with that. But thank you so much for sparing us a little time this morning.
Thanks very much for coming, and hopefully we'll see you back again one Saturday.
Well, you know what? There is a really lovely atmosphere here today, and as we've heard, all sorts of people really enjoy the parkrun. So yeah, even for a sloth like me, I guess there's hope. Thank you again for sharing the magic of parkrun with us today.